6 Russian satellites have rebelled, and the most crucial, Kazakhstan, is the centerpiece of a fast-moving confrontation. On the one hand, the Republic offers huge amounts of oil and gas reserves to the west.
This morning, Chinese troops pushed over the eastern border around the city of Leipzig to protect their cultural interests. Now, with the whole area on the brink of disaster, we can only watch and hope this situation does not escalate further.
Welcome to Kazakhstan, gents. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Bob Scott, NATO Task Force Commander in this area of Central Asia. Now, we've got a fluid situation running. Our immediate concern is the territory around the city of Almaty in the southeast sector of the country. That area forms the border with China, and it's the primary access route for Chinese incursion. It's obvious that the Chinese troops are hostile. What we don't know is what they're up to in the future. Are they just visiting? Did they come to stay? Political negotiations are underway right now. Meanwhile, we will act as the NATO stabilization. We don't know much as yet about other armed groups operating in the area, so you will assume all encounters are hostile while we develop further intelligence.
Unit under heavy fire and trapped in the refinery. Conduct a rapid assault, neutralize all hostiles, and prep the area for immediate helicopter extraction. Round in the chamber, weapons on safe. Let's roll. We are getting hit hard, direct front and both flanks. Units in trouble. We cannot move. Targets at 1 low. Move! Incoming's gonna shut down! All what you got, open fire! Be advised, we're pinned down, we cannot move! Squad leaders, maneuver on your own! Fire team rushes, go! Hostiles inbound! won the battle. Now comes the war. A signals intel mission designed to destroy their ability to communicate electronically. We'll do it with a rapid raid, and the primary asset will be a comm technician who will arrive at each site via helo. He'll launch a virus on their net and get out again. You will make damn sure he stays safe at each site and gets the job done. Crank up and move out.
Speed is my business. Business is good.
Check the houses.
guys fried their comm gear big time. Well done. That raid on their communication network must have hurt because the enemy is resorting to dirty tactics. Special operators tell us that hostile snipers have got shoot points all over the school, and their primary target will be negotiators. Counter-sniper mission follows. Eliminate all hostile shooters. Clear the access route. None of their shooters survive. Clear? Get it done. Primary targets are snipers. Focus. Find them and drop them.
Sniper! Right flank! High!
Shot! He's down! More shooters! Structures to the south! Shift fire!
Shot! Center mass! He's down hard!
We're stuck and we're taking heavy incoming. Shot! He's down!
Snipers! Spot it and call it.
Red wing forward. Hammer 3 will clear the ranks on this pass. We have your paint. Heads up. J-Dams inbound.
Contact. Left flank. Sniper! Get some fire on him! Contact! Contact!
Sniper right flank high.
Unit's in trouble! We cannot move!
Scope's weapon out there. Sniper!
Too hot to move out here! Hostiles forward. They're moving.
Sierra 1, Bluebird, siege campaign on multiple targets. We're clearing the racks. Stand by for max port construct.
Targets 360. Engage when you have visual. Counter sniper. Drop him before he drops you.
Soft targets! Open up on them!
Contact man 090. Medic up! Medic! One down forward! everything you could have. It wasn't our fault. Drop your gear and unwind.
Enemy forces have advanced into Kazakhstan to threaten the China border. Heavy fighting around Balkhash brought another conflict near the Chinese border. Peace talks were undermined by an unprovoked NATO attack.
I am Lieutenant Colonel Zhu, commanding Chinese Liberation Forces in Central Asia. We are here to defend the freedom-loving people of Kazakhstan against NATO aggression. You have seen an example of this in the unprovoked assault on our civilian negotiators. Primary strategic concern is the coastal area of the Caspian Sea. This area contains both a deep-water port and the only oil refinery in the Republic. These facilities are vital for logistical support of our efforts on behalf of the people of Kazakhstan. We will conduct operations throughout this sector to counter NATO incursion or occupation.
Our enemy begins by shooting those who come in defense of peace, and now they attack our defense cordon. 3 fast attack submarines armed with cruise missiles have docked in a NATO anchorage. The enemy controls river traffic from strong defensive positions, which you need to disable before locating the submarine pens and destroying the vessels. Proceed and bring honor to us all. Landing zone in sight. Enemy target at 12 o'clock. Reinforcements moving to our position.
Enemy fire!
No set at 12 o'clock. Stand by. We're taking heavy fire from both flanks. Cannon maneuver! Heavy enemy fire! All weapons! Engage enemy targets! Maneuver element under heavy fire! Many units attacking! Fire as they appear! Enemy target! Left flank! We cannot walk under this fire! Target enemy unit! It's a strong point. Heavy weapons are required. Pull back! Get away from there! Enemy target at 10 o'clock. All sectors covered by enemy fire. Cannot maneuver. Commence fire on enemy unit. Bunker clear. Move on. Enemy target at 11 o'clock. Move up river. There are more bunkers in that area. Medical team forward. Commence fire. Enemy target. Direct front. So much fire. We cannot go. fire on enemy units. Heavy enemy fire in the area. We are engaging. Heavy fire drop center. Enemy fire concentrated on our area. Cannot move. Reinforcements are standing by at the last jetty. Enemy target at 2 o'clock. Heavy fire on friendly forces. Enemy fire around the sector. Stretch your barrel forward. Wounded at this position. Ready for heavy enemy fire. Cannot withdraw. Heavy enemy fire. By enemy fire. Attempting to maneuver. Too much fire. We cannot move. Enemy target. Direct front! We're taking heavy fire from all flanks! Enemy target, direct front! Trapped by enemy fire! Enemy target, direct front. Ground attack, open fire! Incoming fire has us immobilized. We have access to the dry dock. Move your men in there. Enemy target left flank. Enemy force attacking on the left. Concentrated on our area! Cannot move! You know the drill! Demolition at the base of the conning towers.
Too much fire! We cannot move!
Go back! Get away from there! Direct front. Good! One down. Two more and we're finished here. Go back! Get away from there! Go down! Destroy the last vessel! Success is at hand. Approach the final position with caution. Enemy unit moving left to right.
Now, under suppressing fire. Enemy target at 8 o'clock.
Sector under attack. Many enemy units. Go back. Get away from there. Those submarines will no longer threaten the people of this country. With the enemy submarines destroyed, the battle for the sea could now go either way. And it is a battle we must win. In response to our victory, NATO forces are moving on our oil platform and island position at Site 4. You will defend that platform and island at all costs. You have your mission. Proceed with it.
Enemy helicopter in the area. All gunners, fire when you see the tower. All units conduct search and destroy. Air attack, open fire. Take counter, air attack. Enemy fire
Send the stretcher bearers to my position. Incoming fire has us demoted. 8 men forward. Enemy units maneuvering. Enemy units maneuvering.
Hey, gunners! Fire when target is in sight! Enemy target at 6 o'clock!
Enemy units maneuvering.
Too much fire! We cannot move!
Shift reinforcements to the island. Enemy repulsed. We hold the oil rig. Proceed with defense of the island.
Maneuver elements. Attack! Anti-tank guided missiles at your disposal.
Anti-tank guided Just covered by enemy fire. Cannot maneuver.
Right there, underneath the bunker. Number 5, mortars and artillery. We are halted by enemy fire.
Maneuver independent.
Unit moving right to left. Enemy has us in fire trap. We cannot move under this fire.
Incoming fire has us immobilized.
Enemy target direct front.
Hostile forces have attacked the oil rig. Hold the oil rig at all costs. Enemy assault repulsed. We own the island. Proceed with defense of the oil rig.
Search everything and report. You have anti-tank guided missiles at your disposal. Maneuver element under heavy fire. Enemy target direct front. Anti-tank guided missiles are available at this position.
Congratulations! You have repelled the enemy assault. We will hold the oil platform in trust for the Kazakh people. We have stopped the enemy from destroying Kazakhstan's oil infrastructure for the moment, but we still have much work to do. We have an unidentified deep draft vessel inbound toward our oil platform from the south. You will conduct an aerial reconnaissance to determine the ship's origin and intentions. If she's neutral, pull off and report. If she's anything else, she's hostile and you will defend yourself accordingly. Conduct a careful reconnaissance on that ship, and then act accordingly. She's hostile! Let's go for the cargo door! Tango Delta. Nice work. No ship, no hostile air. So no threat and no sweat. RTB.
Three submarines were on a strictly defensive mission when they were sunk in an unprovoked Chinese attack. Enemy forces took control of a vital oil platform, leaving locals wondering about the threat of sabotage to the offshore facility. Chinese forces attacked an unarmed civilian vessel, and heavy casualties are feared in this devastating assault.
Welcome back to Southeast Kazakhstan, gents. We're back in this area of operations for one simple reason. The situation in this sector has gone to hell in a handbasket. We're about to remedy that. You veterans know we've done fairly well in maritime operations, and that's caused the Chinese to switch gears. They're now after vital lines of communications down here in the southeast. Our focus will be on defending our LOCs and destroying theirs. There are key villages and population centers that will have to be seized and defended. All ops from now on are max offensive, max effort. Rules of engagement are simple. Take no prisoners and do not become one. Carry on.
The Chinese have had a string of victories lately, but that ends now. Fresh up from targeting civilian transports, Chinese assault teams have taken our helicopter support base and the forward arming and refueling point adjacent to the North Road. Conduct an assault with fast attack vehicles, neutralize all hostiles, and secure the airstrip for follow-on operations. We need that support base back, gentlemen.
Shot, sentinels.
Sentry, get him before he sounds the alert.
Be advised! Movement restricted! We're pinned down here!
Fire has unlocked. This will be area saturation. JDM, designated targets rolling in now.
Responding. They're scrambling. have visual. Final rush. Go, go! Heavy fire from 360. Find cover. Over in the assault! Move! Overwhelm the objective. Go, go! Charge the objective. Go, go, go! Convoy on the move. Enemy choppers engaging. Overwhelm the objective! Go, go! They can't hold! Go, go, go! Wing forward. We have your paint. Heads up. J-Dam's inbound. Sierra 1. Place your paint on multiple targets. We're clearing the racks. Stand by for max ordnance drop. Enemy helos inbound. Leva 3, Foxfire has the lock. This will be area saturation. J-Dams on all designated targets. Rolling in now. Armor inbound from the southwest. AT gunners, find a shooting position. Resupply is moving, aircraft are arming and refueling. That's thanks to you. Well done. We got our base back, which nicely sets us up for an air reconnaissance and electronic surveillance mission with you in the primary aircraft. You have 4 objectives to cover as marked on the aerials and on your TAC map. We have no intel on AAA air threats, but the mission is vital for follow-on operations. Coordinate with the aircrew and lift off. Halfway is no way on this one. You've got to overfly all 4 sites and get the intelligence back safely for analysis. Restricted. We're pinned out here. Swing forward. Maintain contact. Multiple targets hostile. Banger 2-1 is on the case. We'll keep him in sight for you. Targets are too low. We're pinned down and hurting out here. Shooter 5, target destroyed. We've got good video.
Meatball 1 is in pursuit just off your left at about 10 o'clock high.
Be advised, we are pinned down. We cannot move.
Point Zulu, coming up. I'm registered. Photo pass complete. All structures on video and stills.
As soon as you're aboard.
Solid lock. We're sweeping the ravine on this pass.
Squirters running from your fire.
We're getting hit hard! Direct front and both flanks!
Plenty to shoot at. Commence fire.
Assault by fire! Rush!
Contact. Immediate actions.
Checkpoint is visual. Oil pumping station. Negative. You can't abort the run. This data is vital.
Snakebite 3-0 is on 3 squirters running from your fire.
Checkpoint is visual. Oil pumping station.
Meatball 1 is in pursuit, just off to your left at about 10 o'clock high.
Nice run. Solid data from all sweeps. Let's let the intel geeks take a look at this stuff.
Rockets, he's on the move. Lead is 2.
Rep Point Zulu, coming up. I'm registered. in pursuit just off your left at about 10 o'clock high.
Shooter 5 is on him. We'll pursue by fire.
Unless you've got another target.
Negative. You can't afford to run. This data is vital. Mid-ground marked now. We have a lock for LN. Solid data from all sweeps. Let's let the intel geeks take a look at this stuff. Photo pass complete. All structures on video and stills. Solid shots, all weapons. Nice work, Gunner.
Ball 1 is in pursuit. Just off to your left at about 10 o'clock high.
Guys, good mission, good crew. We've got what we need, and that's going to make things a lot easier from now on. Now we're really cooking. We have a support base and intel on the surrounding area. You are now designated the Combined Armor Assault Team for this command. Conduct an attack on Chinese heavy tank units located on or around the crest of that hill to the west of our position. This will be tank on tank, but we expect them to have heavy air support on call, so you'll need to complete your mission before their birds show up. Seize and hold that high ground. Hostile armor inbound. Attack by fire. Secure the entire area.
on the move. Stop seeing vehicles.
tanks. We hold the high ground, and that means we control the area. Do your post-op maintenance and get some rest. That's metal that won't be getting in our way again. Okay, listen up. We're expanding our control in the area, and you'll now carry out a fixed position demolition raid on this bridge. Hostile units estimated at company strength are dug into defensive positions on both sides of the structure. Don't try to hold the bridge. Drop it into the water and take up positions on the far side. Use your C4 on the load-bearing support beams. Any hostile forces you neutralize are a bonus. The bridge is your primary objective.
Let's do it! Go for broke!
Zero. Sierra 1, Bluebird sees your paint on multiple targets. We're clearing the racks. Stand by for max ordnance drop.
That's fine, we're the upper visual.
Taking fire. Man down over there. All the way in a hurry, go!
Troops inbound to relieve you. Contact left front.
Nowhere to go, covered by fire.
Satchel charges onto the stanchion. Get those charges rigged and placed.
Tactical counter. Weapons out.
Contact! Immediate actions!
Check out those guard towers.
Squad leaders, maneuver on your own.
Get those charges rigged and placed.
Hostiles forward! They're moving! Weapons out!
Contact.
Squad leaders, maneuver on your own.
Maintain contact! Spread out! Advance online!
Where do you want us?
Get those charges rigged and placed.
They're hit! They got wounded! Can't move! Incoming's got us shut down! Open up on those bastards! You can move as soon as we're in position.
Contact bear 360.
Move out. Heads up and swivel.
Area 1! Catch them all!
Hostile chopper.
Sweep forward!
Get those charges rigged and placed. Demo is rigged. Clear the area in a hurry.
Sector is secure. We're ready.
That's it. Stand by for a blast. That bridge was a vital asset for them. It's down and they're gonna have a hell of a time with resupply and movement. Nice raid.
Enemy forces attacked a civilian heliport, and essential aid convoys were halted. Brave Chinese forces destroy enemy tanks in heroic turning point. Enemy forces destroyed a historic landmark and vital link to Kazakhstan. Kazakh people are now cut off from contact.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Zhu. And I am displeased with the outcome of current operations on the battlefield, especially the destruction of our supply route into the southeast. As of this moment, we no longer defend, we attack. I am committing all remaining assets in your support. The immediate mission is to reinforce our gains in the crucial western sector and force the enemy to withdraw easterly by conducting amphibious assaults. Detailed orders will be issued as the intelligence information develops.
When you see the enemy destroy the people's only escape route, you understand why we have to fight. We have an enemy mechanized infantry unit holding on the high ground. On order, you will conduct an amphibious assault, fight your way up and take that hill. All hostile positions and assets will be destroyed. And remember, the high ground is a critical overwatch position. You must find a way up that hill and destroy those tanks. Be aggressive.
Assault through the fire! Incoming fire! Right there! Wounded men in that bunker! Enemy force attacking on the run!
position highly. Everything is escalating quickly, soldier, and you must keep pace. Your mission is a raid on a refinery which enemy forces are using to produce chemicals for their aggression in this area. You will deny them this vital asset by destroying the refinery with demolitions. Your access route will require tactical water crossing at the river. Speed, aggression, and complete destruction are all key. Move immediately into the attack. First objective, reach that refinery.
Shifting to high speed pursuit. at your command. Unit leaders, advance from your home. Enemy target, left quarter. All units form battle line and advance. Units moving process. Trapped by enemy fire. All gunners, fire when you see the target. We will reinforce your flank.
Incoming fire hazards immobilized. Battle formation, commence attack.
Maneuver to engage enemy positions. Enemy target at 9 o'clock.
2 objectives down. 4 remaining. Push on.
Maneuver elements. Attack.
All units attack.
Shooters.
Units moving Russian.
We are your support. Where can we be useful?
Enemy target left flank.
Maneuver to engage enemy positions. Enemy unit in sight. Units moving Russians. Enemy fire concentrated on our area. Cannot move.
Supporting unit at your command.
Unit leaders, embark on your own. We will reinforce your flanks. Objectives covered by enemy fire. Cannot maneuver.
Halfway done. 3 objectives remaining.
Trapped by enemy fire. Supporting unit at your command.
Enemy has us in fire trap. Do not abandon ground. Open fire. Enemy target. Right quarter. All units attack. Fire and maneuver. Enemy target to the rear.
Unit leaders advance to the wall.
Unit ready to assault signal in the center. Attack.
Enemy target right flank.
We are halted by enemy fire. All units attack. Incoming fire is immobilized. We will reinforce the flanks. Unit move in Russia. Enemy sight. Action. Commencing maneuvers.
Maneuver elements. Attack.
Our unit is ready to assume position in the center. Enemy target. Direct front.
4 objectives down. 2 remaining. Get Demo in there.
All units forward.
Battle formation. Commence attack.
5 objectives down. 1 remaining. Move and shoot.
Maneuver elements. Attack.
courage and aggression have paid big dividends. We denied the enemy a vital asset. The nation is grateful.
NATO forces assaulted at vital beachhead. Heavy combat continues in coastal areas. Enemy commandos staged a desperate assault on a vital oil refinery.
Now that one hurt, so we're gonna regroup. We're now on a tactical pause to consolidate gains. Small unit offensive operations along the forward edge of the battle area will continue while we refit for a final push on crucial strategic areas in the desert regions of central Kazakhstan. You'll maintain constant situational awareness and conduct operations on order with max speed and aggressiveness. Now, this campaign is close to a successful conclusion, but we won't get it done unless you're agile, mobile, and hostile. It's on you up at the pointy end of the bayonet. Orders are simple from here on. Don't screw it up.
So they've just destroyed Kazakhstan's only oil refinery. That's why we have to win this war. Okay, this will be a long-range, short-stay reconnaissance mission with focus on the 4 areas marked on your TAC map. Eyeball the area thoroughly for enemy order of battle information and collect any documents for G2 analysis. If something develops in the town, add it to the mission. Conduct your pre-patrols and launch when ready.
Resume operations before the mission terminates.
Press on in the attack. Mission continues. contact, right rear. Working on your stuff now. Looks like a gold mine. You brought us some valuable info. Dicey deal, but you did great work.
According to the decoded intel that you secured in your last mission, the Chinese are planning something big. There's a highly valued commander set up in a camp on top of the plateau. A straight drop will be fatal. Their stingers will blow us apart. We're going to need to fly low into a safe drop zone in the canyon and take out the stingers on the way up to clear the way for air support. Whatever happens, your target will neither escape nor survive.
Kilo's light on the skid. Let's get out there. We don't want a reception committee on the ground. Find a secure LZ. They've got AAA on that ridge line. Make an NOE approach. Heading for objective Delta is 110. It's right along the ridge of the canyon. Patrol activity. Watch your front and flank. Looks like a code LZ over those ruins. Stand by for rapid insertion. Patrol vehicles, nail those FAVs. incoming's got us pinned down. Sweep forward, maintain contact. Stingers are checked out and ready.
Spread out. Advance online.
Relevant to chamber. Weapons unsafe.
Move out. Watch your intervals. Squad leaders, maneuver on your own.
Contact bear 090. Watch the point for hand signals. This is my house now. Visual on the command vehicle.
We're stuck and taking heavy incoming.
Move by bounce.
Enemy fire. Coming on. Stingers on checked out and ready. Push those flags. Don't lose them. Move by bounce. Fire and maneuver.
There, boys. Movement restricted. We're pinned down here. Moving scouts out. We are getting hit hard. Direct fire in both flanks.
Watch the point for hand signals. Move by now. Fire and maneuver.
Tactical cover. Weapons empty. We've got stingers for anti-aircrafts.
Target is on foot and squirting. Go for pursuit. Airborne and outbound.
Airborne target. Hostile choppers.
Got that heavyweight bastard. Well done. He's been a pain in the ass for a while, but those days are over thanks to you.
We have suffered our last setback. You have the word of Lieutenant Colonel Zhu. NATO aggressors have brutally murdered a Chinese military hero. We will revenge this insult. We will redouble our zeal and martial spirit in this final critical phase of operations. You will concentrate on the seizure and control of the villages in this area. This will clearly demonstrate our commitment to defending the freedom-loving people of Kazakhstan against Western imperialism. The People's Republic of China expects total victory and will tolerate nothing less. This is the turning point. Proceed and bring us victory.
Your next mission is to eliminate enemy forces occupying the 3 villages marked on your tactical map in the northeast sector of operations. Enemy strength is estimated at 1 rifle platoon with supporting arms. Our recent losses meant that only 2 fast attack vehicles are available. But we have no doubt you will use this and speed and firepower to bring us victory. Commence operations now.
Enemy units maneuvering.
All enemy forces in all 3 villages must be eliminated. Be aggressive. Move quickly and overwhelm them with firepower. We must clear every meter of this village.
Your target is enemy unit moving.
maneuver independently. Maneuver to engage enemy positions.
All units, commence maneuver!
The time is now! Into the attack!
We are your support. Where can we be useful.
Reserve force, ready for action.
Excellent! Just like shooting targets on the range. It's hit! Excellent shooting! Reinforcements ready for breaching.
Position under heavy enemy pressure. Provide immediate support.
Fire!
The time is now! Into the attack!
Keep moving! Do not stop!
The time is now! Into the attack!
Trapped by enemy fire!
Close with the enemy now!
The other reinforcements ready to take position.
Halted by fire!
Keep moving!
You are congratulated. Those enemy positions were an irritant, but you knocked them back into line. Well done. Now that we have liberated the villages, we must protect our assets in the area. Our primary line of communication is the railroad station in the central village. Enemy forces are heading our way at speed. They cannot take the station. Destroy the supporting forces. Do your duty for your country, soldier.
Charge them!
Enemy units maneuvering.
Supplies in the station are vital. Delta delivers shipments to the last man.
All sectors covered by enemy fire.
Direct front.
Enemy target is pretty close. Enemy forces! Delta has us immobilized. Send the stretcher bearers to my position. Congratulations, it's a kill. All sectors covered by enemy fire. That's maneuver. Maneuver to engage enemy position.
Wounded at this position!
We are halted by enemy fire. Vehicle medical pump. Required to gain through. Our centers covered by enemy fire. Cannot maneuver. We will drop all planning ordnance on this path. Weapons away. AA gunner! Fire when target is in sight! Ongo
fire!
Intelligence reports Nato has stolen a train with highly unstable explosive on board. It's heading this way at high speed. We must destroy the train before it reaches the station. Train approaching from the west. Station those W-85s along the line. You must stop the train. This is your finest hour. You saved the station and stopped the train. The nation is proud.
This morning, Chinese troops pushed over the eastern border around the city of Leipzig to protect their cultural interests.
3 submarines were on a strictly defensive mission when they were sunk in an unprovoked.
You people have kicked ass over the course of this campaign, but there's more of that needs to be done before we can call it mission complete. Overall, you've done a hell of a job here in Kazakhstan. You pushed them across the deserts, blew them off the mountains, and cleared the waterways. As a result of all that, we just about reached critical mass in this fight. Now, we get focused on the end game. On order, you move into Zhezkazgan and establish a forward operating base. From there, you hunt down and eliminate one Lieutenant Colonel Xu, the primary Chinese field commander. You get him, and it's over. We all go home. This final push will be hard, fast, and lethal. Now get back to your units and pass the word. We go all the way on this one.
You heard, Lieutenant Colonel. This is the big one, people. We've got a shot at winning it all right here, right now. The head of the Chinese occupation in this area, Lieutenant Colonel Xu, is somewhere in the Plaza construction site. Kill him, and they'll fall apart for lack of leadership. Mop-up operations after that will be simple by comparison. Let's go cut the head off the dragon.
Hostiles inbound!
Hold the plaza. It's critical ground.
Tiger 2-1 is on the case. We'll keep him in sight for you.
Nobody withdraws. We hold this plaza.
Contact! out here.
Contact left rear. First guard rig in view. 2 more to go.
Sector is secure. We're ready to relieve.
You need more demo in there.
game on this one, and you sure as hell played it well. Can't tell you how much this means. You saved a lot of lives.
We have breaking news from the Cosmodrome missile launch facility here in Kazakhstan. We've intercepted a transmission from a man calling himself Commander 31, who has released a statement on behalf of an organization called the Burning Flag. We received this statement 2 moments ago.
You people are so busy looking for threats halfway around the globe that you forget to open your eyes in what is happening in your own backyard. You pretend to fight for justice and freedom, but I know that you really want to rule the world with little regard for these things. I have little regard for casualty figures, or land taking, or even your concept of victory. I care only about complete domination. A world united under one rule. My rule. I created an enemy for you, and used the oblivious Chinese forces to weaken yours. Now I can strike the killing blow against you and thus bring about a new world order. Before I can rebuild, I must first destroy. The only way to make you see what is staring you in the face is to send a message, one so clear that it cannot be misinterpreted, even by fools such as yourselves. And when you learn this lesson, it will be at the hand of your new leader.
This is a no-brainer. He's got the codes to launch one ICBM at a location within the US and 2 more within Europe. Get in there, disable both launch silos, and drop Commander 31 like a bad habit. Get all that done, or it's all over. If the balloon goes up on this one, it's a long, cold nuclear winter all round. You have full authority to do whatever is necessary to eliminate this threat. Missiles are on. Launch sequence initiated. Get to the silos. Find fire control consoles and destroy them. Check your GPS. Silo locations are being downloaded. Angel! Target-rich environment out there. Launch minus 10 minutes. Move out. Stand by to occupy your positions. Target! Hostile! We cannot move! Right! Shoot and move! Go! Troops inbound to relief. Visual on multiple targets! Open fire! Too hot to move out here! We're standing by to occupy your positions. Targets at 3 low. Hostiles inbound. Let's roll. Movement to contact. All the way in a hurry. Go! Contact. Direct front. Units in trouble. We cannot move. This turret! Go for broke! Gorman up! All set to relieve you in this sector. Medic up! Be advised, we are pinned down. We cannot move. We're the relieving unit from Battalion. Go! Go! Move out! Tactical column. Weapons outboard. Flanking the shooter! Commence fire! Rush 'em! Incoming is heavy small arms! This turret! Go for broke!
Scouts out.
Go! Go! Move out! Relieving in position.
Move out. Watch your intervals. Now! Do it! Go! Go! Go!
We can back your line.
Cannot engage! Call for fire!
Get in there!
Troops in the open! Call for fire! Mortars! Move out! Heads up and swiveling!
Now! Do it! Go! 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 Cover! Spot them and line them up!
scouts out.
Advance my rushes, go!
You can move as soon as we're in position.
Visual on multiple targets, open fire! Medic, go! Now, do it! Go, go, go! We're reinforcing. Show us the position. Let's roll. Movement to contact. Too hot to move out here. Double time, push hard. Shoot and move, go! Ready to reinforce your positions.
Don't stop!
Contact, right rear. Spot the shooter, suppress that incoming! Squad's moving out. Bounding Overwatch. We're still arrived on the position. All the way, in a hurry, go! Can't move! Incoming's got us shut down!
Rush him!
All set to relieve you in this sector.
Skirmishers out. Go.
Get in there! Keep rolling. Don't stop. 6-0. Go, move out!
Get in there!
Moving into position now. We'll back your play.
Fire. Don't let him reach cover. Double time, push hard!
Target at 4 low.
One missile remaining on launch status. Find that fire control console.
Shoot and move! Go! We're stuck and we're taking heavy incoming. Medic up! Contact! Direct front! We're nailed down tight.
Corman, up!
Area fire, cut him off.
All the way, in a hurry, go!
Ready for the inbound brief.
Contact right flank.
Be advised, movement restricted. We're pinned out here! No, go! Move out! We can back your assault.
Get in there!
Nowhere to go that isn't covered by fire.
Now, do it! Go, go, go!
Commence fire! Don't let them reach cover! No, go! Move out! Target at 1 low! Troops, weapons, and ammo. Where do you want it?
Contact right front.
Angel up! Go, go! Move out! Commence fire! FAC, we have multiple targets for you. Double time!
we've got targets.
Where your relief?
Contact! Bears 360! Move out! What's your intervals?
You can move as soon as we're in position.
Now! Go! Hostiles forward. They're moving. We'll cover your retrograde move. Keep rolling. Don't stop.
Sector is secure.
Targets at 1 low. Can't move. Incoming's gonna shut down. Don't stand up!
We're moving.
Guns up. They're in fire. Come on.
All the way in a hurry. Go!
Launch minus 1 minute. All hands.
Target at 11 low.
1 missile remaining on launch status. Find that fire control console.
We're stuck and we're taking heavy incoming.
Be advised, we are pinned down. We cannot move. Commence fire.
Get in there!
We're stuck and taking heavy incoming. Targets at 5 low.
Incoming is heavy small arms!
Time is tight. Let's go. 2 down on the ground. Hold on. They're indicating another nuke armed and counting.
We're standing by to occupy your positions.
Downloading position on the nuke. Check your GPS. It's in the main bunker.
Armor is hostile! Engage when you've got a shot!
Keep rolling, don't stop!
We're your relief.
Move out smartly. Haul ass over there. Sequence is launch minus 5 minutes and count. Get moving.
Sector is secure. We're ready to relieve you. Missile launch! Right!
Rush them.
Multiple targets hostile.
We're the relieving unit. control complex. That's where he is.
Target at 3 low.
Move out to the control tower and contact the sniper team. Use your laser to designate targets for the shooters. Double time, haul ass. Designate and transmit. Blaze that bunker so we can run a strike.
They're pushing hard. We can't hold them up.
We need speed here. When you've got a visual, blaze it, transmit, and we can run the strike. You'll never know how close that was, and you don't need to know. You saved it. In fact, you saved us all. There's no way people will ever understand what you did for the world or say thanks. Carry on, just like you always do.
We have a chance to put a bullet into the enemy's brain and end this senseless persecution of the Kazakh people. Lieutenant Colonel Scott is inside the oil ministry building. Fight your way in there, and 3 things will happen. You will find Colonel Scott, you will kill him, and you will win the war for the People's Republic and the people of Kazakhstan. Go now, and cut the head off of the snake.
Commence sweep and search. Our unit is ready to assure positions in this sector.
We must cut their power. Maneuver to the far side of the compound and destroy the generator.
Objectives covered by enemy fire. Cannot maneuver.
Maneuver element under heavy fire. Fire as we maneuver.
Excellent. We have an advantage. Rejoin the main assault unit.
To the rear. Supporting unit at your command. Enemy has us in fire trap. Too much fire! We cannot move! Fire is requested! Many targets in the area! Cannot withdraw! Heavy enemy fire! Close with the enemy!
Stopped by enemy fire.
All ready for action. Incoming fire is mortars and artillery. Enemy target at 5 o'clock. Enemy has us in fire trap. Heavy fire throughout sector.
Close quarters battle. Go!
We will reinforce the flanks. Commence high-speed attack!
attacks. Strike when you find a blind spot. You will be decorated with the highest order for bravery. You have given us a great prize, comrade. Let me shake the hand of the man who ended the war. This is both simple and critical. He controls 2 intercontinental ballistic missiles, which are sitting in their launch silos. Stop the launch at all costs. Disable both silos and kill Commander 31 without mercy. If you fail, none of us have anything left to fight for or to live for. Therefore, you will not fail. Go quickly now.
Enemy target in 2 control.
Missiles are armed. Launch sequence initiated.
Incoming fire is mortars and artillery.
The key is finding the launch consoles. They are adjacent to the silos. Find them.
Reinforcing unit. Ready.
Check your scanner. The locations are now being downloaded.
Enemy target. Right quarter.
Less than 10 minutes remaining to launch sequence.
Trapped by enemy fire. Enemy force attacking on the left.
Rapid attack! All units commence maneuvers.
Spot the enemy positions. We will reinforce your flanks.
Enemy attack on multiple positions. Casualty, 8 man to the front.
We are halted by enemy fire. Close on their positions.
Close range attacks.
Enemy unit moving left to right. Combat fire assault. Enemy target, left quarter.
Reinforcing unit. Ready for target. Your sector. Concentrate fire on enemy unit.
Reserve force ready in action. Enemy target at 12 o'clock.
Rapid attack!
Positions in this sector.
Rush them now! All gunners, fire when you see the target. Stretcher bearers forward. Wounded at this position.
Assault!
Now all ready for action. Enemy target. Direct front.
Rush them now!
Close with our enemy. Reinforcements ready for briefing and employment.
Rush them now!
Enemy in sight. Action drill. Reserve force ready for action. Comrades, close range attack! Front. Charge the enemy!
Tanks approaching! Commence close range attacks!
Enemy target. Direct front. Enemy fire concentrating on our area. Cannot move. Charge enemy. Enemy target at 12 o'clock. Commence high-speed attack. at your command!
Aggressive maneuver! Assault!
Commence fire on enemy unit! Charge the enemy! Commence high-speed attack! Direct front.
You will disable that missile firing system, or we will all die here. Move! Move now!
Aggressive maneuver! Assault!
One missile remains active. No time to spare.
Close quarters battle! Go! Man down over there! Move back!
Medical team! Forward! Commence high-speed attack! Reinforcing units ready for deployment in the sector. All gunners, fire when you see the target. We are halted by enemy fire!
Commence final assault!
Enemy target at 12 o'clock!
Close the enemy!
We will reinforce your flank! Enemy forces moving to the front!
Rapid attack!
Commence final assault!
Target direct front.
Charge the enemy!
Where can be useful?
Close with the enemy!
Too much fire! We cannot move!
Commence close-range attacks! Units ready to assume positions in the sector! Aggressive maneuver! Assault! Final rush! Go! We are the reinforcing unit, ready to assume positions.
Rapid attack! We cannot move under this fire!
Charge the enemy!
Spotting unit at your command.
Enemy fire concentration on our area. Cannot move.
Prepare yourselves.
Commence final assault!
Enemy units maneuvering!
All secure! Countdown has stopped! Well done! We have... No! There is another missile active! We are reading launch sequence signals! Location is now loaded in your VDT. This is the main
sweeping us with fire!
Enemy target to the rear.
Gunner down! We are being hurt!
Western maneuver! Assault!
We will reinforce your flanks.
Rush them now! They're sweeping us with fire! Air attack! Enemy helicopter! Reacting to heavy enemy fire!
In sight! It's Commander 31!
All targets declared enemy! You may commence fire!
Snipers are proceeding to the control tower. Get there with your laser designator. Spot targets for them. You will disable that missile firing system, or we will all die here.
Mongol 3 from Wingnut. We have your ID and solid bombs on all important targets. Rolling hot on the beams. We will drop all remaining ordnance on this path. Weapons away.
If there has ever been a hero of the People's Republic, if there has ever been a hero of the world, I am looking at him now. You have saved our planet from disaster. No words will ever be adequate.